Brought to you by Almond Auctions, the worldwide leader in antique tractor auctions.
It's a peaceful feeling as you look out over the rolling farm country of Pennsylvania. And if you close your eyes halfway, you can almost envision days gone by as a John Deere tractor puts its way up a steep hill. This powerful green beauty looks like new, but it was built back in 1958. It features a classic two-cylinder diesel engine and an enthusiastic owner.
I'm Jason Mickle from Osterburg, Pennsylvania. This is my John Deere 720 diesel, and I've got classic tractor fever. Oh, in its day, that was a big workhorse. I mean, that was diesel power, it had live hydraulics, power takeoff. It was a Cadillac. I mean, it was a far-fetched from an old A or a B. It was quick in its day. You could take a 5-bottom plow and go with it, and you could make time, and time is money. Luxury in 1953. It just rides nice, it drives nice, it has power steering, you don't have to fight the wheel. You know, it's freedom.
Freedom indeed. In the late 1950s, there was nothing like riding on the big float ride seat with a powerful 58 horsepower diesel engine working up and down the field. Jason found this green machine just 15 miles from home, but it was far from the condition you see now.
Well, the left rear wheel was rotted off at the axle. Tin work was all gray, rust colored, no paint whatsoever on it. Leaned real bad. Mismatched tires all the way around. Pony motor did not run, it was locked up. Tin work was pretty good on the tractor. We brought it and disassembled it all, piece by piece.
It took 15 months to get the 720 completely restored, and as it turned out, the timing was right. Jason bought the tractor from his distant elderly Uncle Charlie, who was eager to see the restoration results.
Oh yeah, he just glowed from ear to ear. He was happy as could be. I made a deal with Charlie when we bought it. When we loaded it on the tractor, he sat down on the trailer and he said, "I hate to see it go." I said, "Charlie, I'll make you a deal." I said, "Next September, when the Schultzberg has their parade," I said, "you're gonna be the first to drive it." I never drove that tractor other than on the trailer until he got to drive it. And he passed away that following spring.
Uncle Charlie was proud to see new life in the old John Deere iron, and Jason still marvels at the 720's design and power.
The two-cylinder diesel. I mean, that's one reason why this was purchased. Not only because it was sort of a family tractor, but just the sound of a two-cylinder diesel is far different than the sound of a two-cylinder gasoline. Just has a distinct sound. It took a genius to figure out how to make two cylinders and that many horsepower. John Deere was a genius, is all I can say. As far as this tractor, there's not a lot of special features about it. It's a 720, but it had a starting engine, which made it unique, easy to start in the wintertime. The exhaust from the pony motor would go into the intake of the big engine, which therefore warms the injection system, made easy starting in the wintertime. This is your starting engine. Runs approximately 5,000 RPMs when coming up to speed, and it's about 4,500 RPMs when it's starting the big diesel engine. It's gas powered. You got a quart gas container right here. It has 2 coils in it. One runs 2 cylinders and the other runs the back 2 cylinders. The biggest thing with a starting engine, they didn't run long, and they carboned up and then they seized up, and people would take them off. They would either catch them in gear or they would put a 12-volt starter on it. And a lot of the starting engines all got tossed away in the junk pile.
And besides the starting engine, Jason says John Deere offered lots of extra features farmers must have appreciated back in 1958.
This tractor here is equipped with a roll-o-matic front end, which made for smoother going across terrain. Tractor has standard John Deere wheels, has a locking system with the bolt end to run it back and forth. This is one of the first years it was offered to be able to adjust your wheels in and out for cultivating corn. This light is unique. John Deere had these, had a light inside a light, your work light in the rear, plus it had your red light for at night. When you were going down the road, people could see a red light in front of them. All right, this seat here is a float ride seat. Has a shock on the front for absorbing some energy and whatnot when crossing furrows and rough dead furrows and just plain old going down the road. It still rides nice. You still got your movement up and down. It's not hard on your back. This tractor has armrests on it, which is nice. And as you look out of the hood, it has a chrome stack on it. And I'm a chrome nut, and I can't have a John Deere without some type of chrome on it. It has to have something on it. And they sound good with the chrome pipe too.
Jason's lovingly restored John Deere 720 is actually 2 decades older than he is. Even so, he has a deep appreciation for the farming heritage it represents and the way this tractor has brought his family together.
Wife's really good about it. She stands behind me when we're going to do something. She's helped me a lot with this tractor. In fact, I think she helped sand the wheels in this one. My wife and my daughter. And my dad's helped me tremendous with getting it ready from paint, from dragging it out of the shed to where it sits today. If you don't preserve it now, it's not going to be there for future generations like my daughter to see. And if somebody don't start to take control of it, it's going to be lost. The American history will be lost.
Well, that history won't be lost. Not if guys like Jason Mickle have anything to say about it. Good job, Jason.